What a coward. Welcome back to my channel, sports fans. Okay, let's get into this one right here. Noah Lyles is a coward. That's right. Noah Lyles is a coward. Look, man, I hate to do this video. I didn't want to do this video. Man, what a coward. So this guy had a race yesterday. Was it in a 200 meter or the 100 meter? Something like that. I think it was a 200, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they put a lot of money into this guy. Nike, all kind of different advertisement. And that's fine. And this guy lost. And this guy then pulled a LeBron James, right? This guy pulls a LeBron James, comes out with his cast, and says, my hand was broke. But instead, this guy comes out and says he had COVID. After he lost. After he got smoked. Because from first to third place wasn't even close. Right? And this is the bigger picture. This guy has a mouth on him. Not even humble before the race. Now, if you win, pop off. Right? If you win, pop off. That's fine. And I probably wouldn't even do that. Look, in these races, in these Olympics, unfortunately, you cannot duck the smoke, right? You can't duck the smoke to win. And when I say duck the smoke, we're talking about the United States men's Olympic team. They were able to duck the smoke and get put in the worst group pool as the best team, and all the other rest of the best teams got put in Group A so they can beat the hell out of each other. The second best group pool, the second best teams got put in Group B to beat the hell out of each other, and the worst teams were in C, except for the United States, who were supposedly the best in the world with 9 superstars and 9 Hall of Famers on their team. Got put in the worst group pool. So for the United States basketball team, unfortunately, they're the only team that can duck the damn smoke all Olympic games to make it to the gold medal round. I'm saying it's unfortunate for all the other contenders. The basketball teams in the Olympics, they couldn't do that. But my point is, in gymnastics, track and field, volleyball, all these different sports, you cannot duck the smoke to win. There's no way. You got to play the competition, the good competition. So this guy says that he woke up. I don't know if it's woke up. He got diagnosed with COVID Tuesday morning. So wait. So when do these COVID symptoms kick in? When do they kick in? Did they kick in Tuesday morning? Did they kick in Wednesday morning? Did they kick in Thursday morning? Oh, right. They kicked in as soon as you lost that damn race. Now you're hyperventilating. You can't breathe. But before the race, when they were announcing the names and they were bringing the contenders out, the racers out, or the runners out, you was acting a fool and jumping around and acting crazy. This is what you was doing. I don't want to hear nothing about, this is what he usually do anyways. I don't want to hear nothing about it because this isn't the usual Noah Lyles, right? Oh, man, he's still going to act like himself, man. This is Noah. This world is full of excuse makers, right? Let's stop making excuses for a grown-ass man. What they do is We got grown ass men acting like children. So therefore, we have other grown ass men making excuses for grown ass men who act like children. The fact is, if you done had COVID since Tuesday morning, you should have came out on it. No, well, let me finish. We can go two ways with this. If you was going to race and you had COVID, there's no way you come out when they called your name, acted a fool, jumping 5 feet in the damn air, and you expending all this energy. Why was you using all this energy? Why? You're sick. You have something that shut down the damn world, killed hundreds of thousands of people in the pandemic, and you're coming out to race. And they introduce you, and you're jumping around like a damn rabbit, expending all the energy that you can expend. I wouldn't look before the race. That's what this guy was doing. I wouldn't even do it if I didn't have COVID. He came out jumping like a damn clown, like he usually does. These people are not humble. They remind me of the U.S. men's basketball team. You barely beat Serbia, and you're acting like you won a damn championship yesterday. You should be walking off the floor in shame that you barely won this game. And you won it off of damn athleticism, really, at the end of the day, that these guys didn't have Serbia, because you damn sure didn't beat them in fundamentals when we go back and look at the box score. So you're jumping up and down like a fool instead of saving your energy for the race. The race starts and this man gets third place. From first to third, it wasn't even close. Oh, what I was going to say is, too, when he came out jumping and acting like a fool, if I'm not mistaken, I would have to go back and look. If I'm not mistaken, the African runner, where was he from? I can't remember where he was from. It starts with a B. Boswell? I'm not sure. But I could have sworn the guy that won the race, they showed his face when Noah is behind him jumping around and acting like a fool before the race. And you can see the look on his face like, oh my God, why ain't this guy humble? Look, man, let me also say this. So if this guy would have found some way to win, then what? Will he use the COVID as an excuse? I don't think so. I don't think so. What you do is you be a damn man. You lost. You get up and you get the hell out of there. Or do an interview. Don't use COVID. Don't use COVID as an excuse why you lost, homie. If you're going to use it as an excuse, do not run. Don't run. Next, why are you running? Why are you around people and you have COVID? Why don't nobody else have it? What are we talking about? How is this guy allowed to run with COVID? What kind of international rules are these? To be around people since Tuesday, and you're supposed to not be around people for a whole damn week when you get the COVID, right? They tell you to sit at home and don't be around nobody. How in the hell is you supposed to be running at a high level and you got COVID? Since Tuesday. When is this COVID going to kick in, homie? You're supposed to show up to that track and be lackluster. Third place is not lackluster. Third place is what your ass got last year. I mean, not last year. In the last Olympics, what was that, Tokyo? In the last Olympics when you lost. That's what you got. If you have COVID, you're telling me you're gonna match what you did in last Olympic Games? Homie, if you're gonna use COVID as an excuse, your ass better come in last. You better come in 5th, 8th, ninth, something like that. You can't make this up. This is the world we live in, full of dummies and idiots that don't ask any questions. Zero, zilch, it don't exist. And on top of that, there's no comprehension. These people don't comprehend nothing. They're making straight idiots out of people. This was the weakest move of all time of any Olympians. And the United States men playing in the weakest pool, to me, is going to be the second, if not first. Noah might go down to 2. But this is what the men's Olympic basketball team, that right there, these dudes, remember, the competition that they're playing against, 99% of them are what? Plumbers, international, that played in the NBA, because this is what they use against the Dream Team. Oh man, what are they saying? It's like 56 or 96 or something NBA players that's playing in these Olympics, right, against the men's basketball team. But they never put the names out there. So if you go look at it on NBA.com, 99% of them never even made an NBA All-Star game. Right? Role players that you'd never heard of. 10-day contracts. Dudes that had to come up from the D League because somebody got hurt on the NBA roster. Some dudes that's riding the bench. And this is maybe they put some dudes from NBA Africa, right? Are you really using that? Dudes that play in NBA Africa? Huh? And maybe the most shameful thing they're using against the Dream Team is former NBA players who are not playing in the NBA today. Right? Dudes who are sitting on the couch, smoking cigars, or maybe smoking something else, drinking liquor, eating McDonald's, who haven't played for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and they get up and say, well, I'm going to play in these international games. We're going to play in the Olympics so we can be a threat to the United States, because this is what we're told. People who are sitting on the damn couch for years are a threat to the United States Olympic men's team, basketball team, right? You can't make this stuff up. We're living in a world of damn delusion. And the people who tell us this are the Colin Cowherds, the Nick Rice, the Shannon Sharps, all these people on ESPN. This is how these people have a job. It's not good reporting. ESPN is trash. Fox Sports is trash. And all these people make money off of lies and nonsense and stuff that shouldn't even be a story. LeBron James. You think he's going to take a damn 2 years off like Michael Jordan and jump back in the game? No, folks. He will be done. You're playing against high-level athletes in the NBA, just like you would be doing in any league. If it was the NFL, if it was soccer, if it was hockey, whatever it was. You take 2 years off or a year off, especially 2 years, and you come back. It might not happen. It probably won't. Especially at an old age. I mean, we would consider, 30s old. 38 old, but it is. In sports. So that's the United States competition. People coming off the damn couch who ain't played for years in the NBA. And low-level NBA players or low-level international NBA players that got to the NBA because the NBA is garbage today. So they want to rub in your face the fact that, all these international players that play in the NBA, they're playing in the Olympics. But couldn't even tell you no names. Yeah, we know Luka, we know Greek Freak, we know Giannis, and it just waters down after that to nothing, nobody, nothing, and nobody. The Schroeders, really? The Patty Mills, really? That's as big as it gets. Dudes who never even made an all-star team. Schroeder is like a fake Rondo. So look, man, this guy with his shells in his hair, like, what dude, like, really? What is up with these guys? What is up with these guys in their hair now? These guys are more into their hair than women are into their hair. I'm trying to tell you, these men are more into their hair than women. They will walk around looking like fools just to have a certain type of hairdo, like a woman. I'm, I'm trying to tell you. What's his name? The football player for the Ravens, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson. This dude looking like Whoopi Goldberg on Collar Purple. Looking like Whoopi Goldberg. These guys got hundreds of millions of dollars and can't even have a good look. Durant, looking like this dude is homeless in an African hut with no lotion, bad skin, scruffy looking beard, nappy looking hair. These guys got hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, why would you show up like that to the Olympic Games? LeBron with this crazy looking beard, and now he's growing it out all gray. Like, man, yeah, this is my last stand. And I'm 38 years old, and look at all my gray hair, and I'm putting this team on my back, and this is all I got, because he's showing his gray hair. Well, how come you didn't put that 2023 FIBA team on your back that damn lost and brought them to the damn Olympics, right? Why didn't you do that? You had the next Michael Jordan, Anthony Edwards. You got Halliburton, the best point guard in the league. Who else you got? Jalen Brunson. I can't remember the rest of the names. Paolo Banchero. Man, they had a slew of dudes. Ingram, he could have took them to the Olympics and put these guys on his back playing against plumber competition, right? But we saw yesterday that he could barely beat Joker and his team of plumbers, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of this. But this dude and his shelly hair that he's got going on, and his little tight necklace around his damn neck, his choker. These dudes are pitiful. Pitiful excuse for men. And this dude could never get on the level of Carl Lewis. Who is it? Usain Bolt. These type of dudes. Never. Like I said, if he would have lost, he just would have lost. I mean, you're just not that dude. Okay? You're just not that dude. But he already knew he was never humble from the get-go about this whole thing. And, bro, he looked at the field. He already looked at the field, and he already knew he was going to get smoked. Right? He knew he was going to get smoked. That field was deep. He's lucky to even get third. I'm trying to tell you. He already knew. So he had to come up with this lame excuse. And this is what lame people do. And losers do. Right? Take it like a man. You on the ground. Gasping for air. Like, really? Dude, exit left. and be humble. Don't use COVID as an excuse. When is this COVID going to kick in? You say you was diagnosed Tuesday, 5 in the morning. So did it kick in? You had a whole damn day for the COVID to kick in. You had Wednesday, a whole damn day for the COVID to kick in. You had Thursday, damn near the whole day because you didn't race until, well, I don't, was that delayed? I'm not for sure. But you at least had 2 damn days for that COVID to kick in. Homie, let's stop. If it was that bad, when you're sitting there gasping for air and you're on the ground, why did the COVID kick in them 2 days? You shouldn't be out there racing if it was that bad. This is just horrible, man. This is a bad look for the United States. This is bad luck for track and field and real men in general. And I wouldn't really associate him with a real man. I never seen Carl Lewis. I never seen Usain Bolt come out there jumping and showing. This is LeBron James stuff, right? This guy comes out jumping around, acting crazy, trying to showboat in front run and show off his competition, right? This is what LeBron used to do, right? Especially when he was in Cleveland the first time. Dancing around, acting crazy. No respect for the opponent. Come out the tunnel dancing, halftime dancing. When he's blowing these weak opponents out in the East, he's dancing around on the damn sideline. I could never imagine Michael Jordan doing anything like that. Or Kobe Bryant. These guys used to make incredible shots and didn't even celebrate. 99.9% of the time, never even celebrated. We're humble as hell. Never blame nothing or nobody. Michael Jordan did it when he was losing. Never. Never. He just said they were a better team. That's it. He didn't blame no coach. He didn't come out with a cast. He didn't, trade the whole damn team. He didn't have a media scapegoating everybody. So Noah Lyles, he got what he deserved because he wasn't a man. And he became less of a man than he already was when he pulled this COVID act. Again, if you had the COVID, that's fine. But just walk away like a man when you lose. But third place don't seem like somebody who has COVID. That bad. And if you didn't have it that bad, walk away like a man. You lost. You're making up excuses why you got these big ass contracts and endorsements, and now you couldn't fill the shoes, right? You got third place again in 2 straight Olympics. You ain't the dude. I'm looking at the dude, and I'm not trying to be like no track and field scientist, no track and field specialist, but he really don't look like he built like that. Yeah, he's a good runner, a great runner, but man, this dude ain't built like some of the great runners. Not even the one that won from Africa. He ain't built like Carl Lewis. He ain't built like Usain Bolt or some of the other greats. He just ain't. Dude, go eat some humble pie. This guy is an embarrassment, man. That's all I'm gonna say.